Welcome back to How to Restaurant. Bartending, in my opinion, is the most rewarding job I have ever had. I am good at it and have made lots of money doing it. If you are at the right place at the right time of year, you will flourish without question. In my prime years of bartending, I was making well over $900 a week in cash, working about 20 hours. Moreover, out of those 20 hours, I only worked hard for about 12 of them. The rest was opening or closing the bar, which was a cinch compared to dealing with a rush of drunk people who wanted drinks like right now. At that time, if I wanted to work more days or hours, I would make more. Simple as that. However, did I just wake up and roll into that opportunity? Absolutely not. I had to earn it, and Lord knows I did. And let me prepare you to step in the right direction in order to put yourself in that position. How to bartender. First things first, I encourage you to learn how to serve before you bartend. Bartending requires many multitask skills. That is if you want to last in your position depending on where you are working. I see it like a newborn child. Crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Now, that is not to say everyone must go through the process of serving before bartending. However, it is an excellent start to bartending. And most companies require you to at least serve before stepping behind the bar, specifically because serving is a slower pace, thus preparing your mind before a position behind the bar. In my experience, the best bartenders were some of the best servers. As a server, you get a better understanding of the flow of business rather than being stuck behind the bar and at times not being able to hear the customer word for word. It becomes more of reading lips as a bartender, especially around happy hour time, where the volume increases and people become a bit louder to hear their own conversation because the bar will become more crowded at peak times. Is every single bar like this? No, however, the majority are. So here are some tips to become great at bartending. Become at least decent at serving before stepping behind any bar. As explained above, you have to understand serving first because as a bartender, you are primarily a server with a different title. Learn to be on your feet for multiple hours and get the right shoes. This goes for servers as well. The most important thing after the first two, learn your standard drinks in your area. It is as easy as doing online research. Check the local restaurants on Yelp and search reviews. Each state, town, city, etc. have their own ways of making their drinks and what is most popular. I know this from experience having the opportunity to bartend, serve, cook, and manage in quite a few different areas in my lifetime, up and down the East Coast of the United States. Listen carefully of what the restaurant requires. Don't assume what your previous place of work or a friend told you is correct. Follow the new rules and instructions of your new place of work. If you want to be a great bartender, then you would have to know your drinks, how to pour and serve them, and watch different techniques. Watch a bunch of YouTube channels if you have to, on different styles of bartending and develop your own. Never ever give drinks away or overpour. Every person has a different tolerance on how much alcohol they can consume and handle. Remember, if you do drink and pour heavy at home, you are not at home. What is weak to you may be strong for others. There is a such thing of too much alcohol in a drink. Overpouring can be like adding too much salt or sugar in a food dish. It may not come out right, and the customer may not like it. However, the difference between salt, sugar, and alcohol is when it comes to the alcohol at this point, if you are overpouring to get an extra tip or impress someone, then you are essentially stealing from the company you are working for. Regardless if a customer is pressuring you to pour a little extra or complaining because a drink is too weak in their opinion, always follow company policy and have your employers back, because they are the ones whose butt is on the line for their business. So you want to protect their assets and gold of the company, and that is the product, which includes the alcohol. A little extra here and there will cost money at the end of the year, month, week, or day. If you do not see it as such a big deal to pour a little more alcohol or give away a beer or two, then it should not be a big deal for you to account for it with your own money. Always strive for excellence. I once again thank you for tuning in to How to Restaurant in the preliminary training series. The new book will be out very soon. We're still working on fine-tuning it to get it ready to put in your hands. There will be the main copy to dig deep and really get an understanding of this business. And then we'll have the limited edition, where it's an easier read for new employees and new business owners to just get right to the point. You guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.